on Live with the Locals. So I'm excited. You guys are my first couple that's a local here in Southern Maryland. So yeah, this is the Dobrys, everybody, for those who don't know. Jake has his lawn service business, which is actually transforming into more. So we'll talk about that. And then Kait has her photography business. So if you guys are in need of a photographer, or I don't even know where to go with it at this point, we'll let you tell us what people need and where to go with that. So Kait, when did you start doing photography?
It's about 2 years ago. Yeah. Jake actually got a camera for his business to take better marketing pictures, but I stole it from him. And I started taking pictures. I would ask my friends and family and just ask them to take pictures, and that's just kind of how it started.
Wow.
2 years ago. Yeah.
I would have never known that looking at your pictures. I'm like, she's been doing this for a while.
I still use my iPhone for my pictures jobs.
You never got the camera back.
That's really funny. So what interested you in photography? Because that's a really fast, like, I need that camera.
Yeah. I always loved it growing up. I love taking pictures. I always have like a creative outlet, and it's either like painting or this, but like it's always been pictures. Like even when I was like in middle school and I had my flip phone, I would take pictures on my flip phone. And I'm like, what the heck? But my sister did it growing up, and so I just always watched her do photography, and I was like, I want to do that. Like that was fun. So wow. I would model for her, and then when I got older, I was like, all right, I'm doing this myself. And then when he had a camera, I was like, oh, I'm taking your camera. Like this is my go-to. Like this is it. So
natural.
Yeah. So that's just kind of. I've always been interested in just like capturing like a moment. Like it's like that is never gonna be ever again. And so it's like the memories. Yeah.
Very cool. So I can guess she's the historian in the family. She keeps records of like everything.
That's right.
Yeah. So how did your photography go from like hobby to business? Was it like word of mouth kind of?
Yeah, it was just kind of word of mouth, because it was just like I said, I would just always ask my friends and be like, oh, like, can I get pictures for you? Or like, your family. And then people would see the pictures and be like, oh, who did that? And then I would just kind of like start. And I haven't like exploded it yet. Like it's not like huge, kind of just because I still like that it still can feel like a hobby.
Yeah.
But I can make a little something extra from it, and it's just kind of like nice, like to, So yeah, it's nice. But I don't know. It was just kind of word of mouth.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, you guys have big families. So, so Kait, what's your favorite part of photography then? You already said like capturing that moment, but is there like an element to the lenses, or like what is your favorite part?
I like how everybody, like every photographer's style is different. I mean, even 2 years in, like I'm still like pinpointing my style. Like I have an idea, but I'm still like, specific, like figuring out what it is. So I like the different styles and like the uniqueness, but I also like how I can go to like different parks. Like I can explore the county and like just go to like the cool parks, and I'm like, oh, this would be fun to shoot. And it's just like, all right, cool. And you just.
Do you ever make him the model?
Yes. So yeah, he'll be my model sometimes. But then also just being there for like those special moments, like the surprise proposals, like. The pictures, because this couple's getting ready, like he's getting ready to go for military, they won't see each other. It's like, oh my gosh, like I get to connect with that, like, and just meeting like the people, like once you take their pictures, like it's like you see them and you're like, oh, like I feel like a part of like, not a part of your relationship, but like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm invested in you a little bit, like I just want to like follow you and make sure you're like see how you're doing. So
that's awesome.
That's cool.
I also get to set up the props. For your her mini sessions.
Cool.
Like
He's my prop man.
Teamwork.
He's my muscle. Yeah.
That's really cool.
So.
Well, thank you for sharing with us your photography business, and at the end we'll let everybody know where to find you. Okay, Jake, to you. I know you as the lawn service business, but you were telling me just a little bit ago that it's transforming into another type of service. You're still keeping the same name, so tell us what the name of your business is, how'd you get started, and how did you get to where you're at now?
So in regards of like where we're going, the business wise.
Okay, first the name of your business.
Okay, the business name is Dobry Agri. I like the name because no one else has really agriculture in their business name for landscaping, and I didn't want Jake's Lawn Service or
Yeah.
Jake's Landscaping, so that's where the uniqueness comes from. And
I totally asked you to say it because I didn't know if it was agri guy or whatever, so I was like, I'm gonna just let him say it. So Dobry Agri. Okay.
tongue twister.
No, I like it. I do. It's catchy. So, how did you get started?
Started with the backstory that I gave you. Pretty
Yeah,
much summed
share it with the viewers.
Started in 2017, my senior year, just push mowing out of a Ford Explorer, just going to houses and making a little bit of money, $50 after school. And that's big money back then when you're 17 and no bills besides insurance. And it just progressed, and through the lessons of failing and moving forward, and now we're doing not as much lawn service and more so of landscape construction would be the best. Landscape construction would be the best way to describe it, because it's a broad, because you're dealing with drainage work and machine work, but also landscape design installs with plants.
Like patios or...
Yep, concrete and paver patios. Okay. We also deal with real estate investors. If they have a budget they're trying to be at or around there, we'll give you the basic package and then the premium package.
Nice.
So that's we're pretty flexible with what we do, but we don't do it all though. Trust me. I'll find someone that I know.
That's really awesome. I love to see businesses grow, and the whole point of doing Live with the Locals is to support you guys in small businesses. So I am so excited for you. But okay, so what's your vision for Dobry Agri?
Not really be a huge company, so to speak, but to have it to where it's me as an operator and maybe one or two more team members, and just really just showing up to work for people who want us to serve them and doing a good job and being able to being able to have family time or farm time at the end of each work week, and that's what's most important to me. And I know that working 60 to 70 hours a week and not having time for anything else is not fun. So that's not fun to me.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the end goal for me, is to have a structured business that balances everything that I value.
Nice.
So
yeah, balance is very important for sure.
Keep your burnout quick.
And I'm sure Kate appreciates that very much. Yes, I'm sure the baby will too.
Coming up on our 5th year in business, so it's like.
Wow, it's a milestone.
Yeah, it's almost I would say it's a milestone.
Yeah, I would say so. That's a whole 5 fingers right there.
Yeah, that's right.
So, why is taking care of our lawns an important thing? Like, what's the value in this? Tell us about that.
So, from cutting grass for a little while now, different perspectives, but as a homeowner, keeping a clean lawn is important for one, critters. If you have children playing outside, you have snakes and other critters running around that might cause harm to the kids, but also if you let your lawn get taller, like 1.5 feet, 2 feet taller, it also it attracts unwanted guests, because someone may think the house is condemned or tenantless, so it's going to invite people you don't want coming into the house, or at least coming to the property. So it's a safety aspect as well, and thing that we deal with real estate investors in the real estate industry is they want their houses not looking like a jungle, so to speak, so that it doesn't welcome them like this. And so that's
absolutely.
Plus it keeps neighbors happy, and it also you don't have to have like the perfect, like pristine, like it's nothing but grass long. As long as it's cut and it's green, that's all that matters to me. I'm not too picky about that. But if you have a garden in your backyard, that's even better. So I support that.
So as a real estate agent, I would also say that even if you're a renter, this is important. Some renters don't have the it's not their responsibility to take care of it. But for those who are renting, it's still important for you guys to take care of your lawn just like a homeowner would. And I say it says a lot about your character, like how the outward appearance, while it doesn't matter what's on the inside matters, but outward appearance does matter, and how you carry yourself really says a lot. So that's
absolutely. And then if you're a landlord and you have tenants inside that don't feel like cutting grass, well, I guess before your next agreement, always budget as if you're going to pay a lawn service company to cut the grass, so that they're like, we don't have to cut the grass here, sign me up. And
yeah.
that's another thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, very great points. So here on Live with the Locals, we keep it brief and casual. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. And my buddy Luke over here is joining us too. But thanks for coming over, guys. It was very nice.